Hi there, I'm Joshua Zirkle from CustomLivingSolutions.com, and today I'm going to talk with you about all the different options you have when you're trying to go paperless. There are lots of things you may have seen out there that can help you get your paper piles into digital files, but not all of them are created equal, and not all of them are right for every different situation. So let's talk about the different array of what's out there. First, there's multi-function printer, fax, scanner, copier devices. You may already have one of these where you can print from it, and you can also put a few sheets if there's a multi-sheet feeder, or you lift up the tray and you can put a piece of paper on the top of the glass and scan that directly into your computer. Typically these come with some generally rudimentary software to help you with scanning. They're great if you have just a few things that you need to have scanned, because typically they're pretty slow. Even the ones that have sheet feeders where you can stick in 10 or 15 sheets at a time, they're typically very slow when it comes to scanning. You might be able to scan 4 or 5 sheets a minute as opposed to a dedicated scanner which can scan 30 or 40. But if you have relatively light scanning needs, these can be a really great option because they're small, you may already have one, and if you need a new one, they're typically affordable. Generally, for one that has an automatic sheet feeder, around $150 or so for a quality model. Also, one benefit is that they sometimes are wireless, which is nice, because if you have multiple computers, that means you can share one device for your printing and your faxing and your scanning. Handy. The next option is a dedicated scanner. And this is a device that sits on your desk, and all it does is scan. Doesn't fax, doesn't print, doesn't copy, but what it does really well. It lets you put in a lot of sheets of paper at one time, typically up to 50, and it'll scan them really quickly. And usually they'll do them in color and both sides of a sheet of paper. So if you have a lot that you need to scan on an ongoing basis, these can be really great options. A couple of good ones. There's a really great one from the Neat company called the Neat Desk. This is the one that I personally use. What's great about the Neat Desk is that it comes with great software, which lets you very easily create your own digital filing cabinet. You can press the scan button, everything is automatically organized for you, which is really handy. Additionally, you can scan things like receipts and business cards so that you can create a really full-fledged paper management system in the digital realm. Another great option is from Fujitsu. The ScanSnap line of scanners come in various flavors, various pricing options as well, and those are really solid models too. Also, a benefit of using these dedicated scanners is they may play well with other software that you might be using. So for instance, if you use Evernote, there are tools that let you scan directly from one of these scanners right into Evernote, which is another great benefit. A third option is to use a scanning service. Now, this is different than you having a box that sits on your desk or in your office. With a scanning service, you typically pay a charge, usually a monthly fee, and they'll scan documents for you. One option is called Shoeboxed. So if you have some documents and a bunch of receipts and business cards, you send these physically with a prepaid envelope into Shoeboxed, they scan them for you. You can then re-download them as PDFs so you can organize them online. Another service that does this is called Office Drop, which is specifically for document management online. You can self-scan things yourself, take a picture with your phone and email them in to Office Drop, and they'll let you organize them online in your own online digital filing cabinet. So there's many different options when you're trying to go paperless. Don't think you just want to run out and buy a scanner. That may not be the right fit for you. If you have relatively light scanning needs, a service or multifunction device might be right for you. If you've got to scan a whole bunch and you want control over it the whole time, a dedicated scanner might fit the bill. Hopefully this gets you started off on the right foot on your journey to go more paperless in your office. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Just head to our Facebook page at facebook.com/customlivingsolutions or visit us online at customlivingsolutions.com. Thanks again, and this is Joshua Zirkle. See you next time.